cannot be sitting here doing politics. They cannot be sitting here doing politics.
Let away useless. You cannot. It took me less than 30 minutes to organize to call boys the UTV. If you do that thing again, I will organize boys and I'll bring them to Ghana Gas.
Go control room tables now. Extra. Now you think sitting was like
a serious security alert.
You cannot.
That is our property. We need him to render an unqualified apology.
How can you, anybody, how can any sensible person in this country, with everything that has happened for the past 7 years, continue to encourage this?
Been a while, and we welcome you guys. A lot of reactions and all that has been going on. And this week, we want to talk about all the trending issues that have been transpiring, especially the tendency that happened at United SHOWBIZ.
They are waiting for APLUS today. Yes, this is a showbiz. It's not a political show. This is a political show. They have to invite all the two leaders. They cannot be sitting here doing politics. They cannot be sitting here doing politics. When the NPP wrote the letter to him, he said it on the media. So we are here waiting for APLUS.
Patriotic Party was able to sit here and tear our document. That is our property. We need him to render an unqualified apology. Again, the same person has insulted our General Secretary, he has insulted our Vice President, he has insulted our President. And there's nobody here to defend them. We are the youth of this country, not only the political party that we belong to, but we are the youth of this country. And we feel that it is unfair on our part. That is why we have come here and want to be part of the program. With all due respect, we respect you so much. Well, the program has turned into a political show. So if you want us to move outside before they start the program and you can assure us that we will come inside, fine. However, that notwithstanding, we expect that at least, even if you allow maybe about 3 or 4 of us to be here, and then the rest of the team or the invited guests can also join, we'll be glad to do so.
It's peaceful debate. That's
very peaceful. We are not here
to fight.
We all know that United SHOWBIZ have been one of the platforms that a lot of discussion goes on there. What they focus, or their focus, is to tap on trending issues that has transpired over the week. But you could see that from the cumulative weeks, there have been a lot of political trending issues concerning Honorable Kennedy Japan, talking about using music and all that to develop the country, concerning Alan Chairman's retirement, concerning a whole lot of stuffs. Now, because of this series of incidents and demonstrations that UTV, United SHOWBIZ, has been talking about, it raised a concern about NPP governance. Then NPP politics has to issue a letter to United SHOWBIZ program that they have to stop talking about NPP.
NPP letter, from our party office, and on the assembly in Simpatro, person make kind letter. So I'm say the general manager, despite media, Ship House, Tessan Accra, September 19th, 2023. DSA, Reform United SHOWBIZ program. Yes, that is the headline. Reform a SHOWBIZ United Showbiz program. I trust this message finds you well. I have been directed by the leadership of the New Patriotic Party to draw your attention to some recent observations we have made regarding the primetime program, United Showbiz. Currently, United Showbiz appears to be operating as a platform that serves the interests of the opposition, National Democratic Congress, NDC. It is evident to any discerning viewer who has followed the program in recent weeks that its content has significantly deviated from its original purpose and relevance. Well, after every we know me person me my remark into the mommy because me can't hear. Me can't hear. Okay. The program now frequently features intemperate language, unconstructive rants, and outright insults directed at the presidency by panelists. This has become a recurring pattern that raises the question of whether the show has inadvertently transitioned into a political talk show. If such a transformation is indeed the case, it is imperative to address the imbalance in representation. Granting the New Patriotic Party, the NPP and brackets, a fair and equitable platform to ensure objectivity, fairness, and equity. In upholding your station's duty of care towards the public, it is incumbent upon the management to facilitate equal representation rather than turning a blind eye to this issue. A thriving democracy thrives on diverse viewpoints to propose and debate policies. While we in the NPP welcome a mature conversation about the economy and its related challenges, we cannot condone the erosion of public discourse to such a lamentable level. This is not merely a matter of politics or criticism. That's the page 1. It goes on to page 2 and says, it pertains to maintaining respect for the presidency and the sense of responsibility towards one another. Okay, sorry. The United Showbiz program has in recent times witnessed an unwarranted surge in disparaging comments targeted at the president, which has raised concerns among a section of the populace. The program subjected the Vice President, Dr. Baumia, to ridicule and criticism in the last few episodes. Prior to that, the program targeted our Ashanti Regional Chairman, Wuntumi. The manner in which these individuals were treated, often without a fair chance for rebuttal. We abide by the laws. Let away useless.
And you could see Bulldog was the first person to read that letter on the phone and all that, and a whole lot of controversy came about. Unfortunately, APLUS was not available, so the next week, APLUS came in to read the letter, and he has to tear those letter and claim that all these letters and whatever it is are baseless.
What kind?
Last week, Bulldog kind live.
Who can let away? Yes. Okay.
Very useless letter.
I agree with you. I'm control let away the Baha. Reform United Showbiz program. Nipa no control let away na. And you know natural here. Obi natural or signing him say one kind. Nipa na need share say minimum no. Onim nyansa. whoever wrote this, I'm saying it be a pressure. I don't say no more year or hand it be a pressure. I will just give him the benefit because minimum nipa no chole nipa na ya troni din wa ha as your friend is saying William Yeboah minimum no. Onye no chole away. Obi am from the phone. Mo NPP Google article 162 1992 Constitution. Google 1624 kan ade a draw. So we Google now kan sa ade na. Beso so create ankasa no kan na ho so be kan man 1624 162 we dey call 162 na kan 4 no. Say then e draw. Or say yen reforming United Showbiz program, and this is coming from a political party. We are sana wuye. Salet mpese mo kan sa de no
1624
162
editors, publishers of newspapers and other institutions of mass media shall not be subject to control or interference by governments, nor shall they be penalized or harassed for their editorial opinion and views or the content of their publications.
Fine, no problem. Me kasa me say yen.
Na I say what can I say?
Meba. This for now kind no. Mpache wo e be all kind of speed. Person wo kana Ghana 40 as na wo hwe say nipa na kind letter way no. Or troll say they do it. This is a political party telling us to reform this program that we do. And this is what the Constitution of Ghana is saying. Read it for.
Editors and publishers of newspapers and other institutions of the mass media shall not be subject to control or interference by governments, nor shall they be penalized or harassed for their editorial opinions and views or the content of their publications.
Yen aban emrana emrana ema NPP ye party to me operate wo kroma emrana ema Nana Akufo-Addo to me ye president of Ghana no sambran ya true musa ade ye wo hey no political party can interfere in what we are doing here. I'm talking
about
this political party as NPP. So now now I'm coming. Now this letter that they have written is stating that yema NPP for kwan mo mba show so mbe kan mo adwen. As you say show ya yetisu wo hey. Mr. Logic, a strong NPP man. Every day he's speaking for NPP. But you know the reason why Omo complain say NPP for Maha because Mr. Logic speaks for Canada Japan. So Canada Japan is not seen as what the party is looking at doing. And when you continue doing stuff like this is what will make people say that the whole party is set up into a certain direction at this point. And these people are the people who are making the job of the government very, very difficult. As for me, apart from my personal interest, which of course I will state clearly any day, anywhere, I will never speak like ABSC Yebaha say, me sha tadie free about me be in favor of Nana Akufo-Addo, and I will not do it. I will never do it.
I will do it.
Yeah, that is you. I will never do that one because Akufo-Addo will not be there for me, and I will not be there for it. But maybe I tell me say bibi and okra America. Yeah, campaign I eba ben mu no. Akufo-Addo wa ni krom kwan yin. Me krom ufi awon konso ayema kwan from Winneba to Agnaso Edo kwan ne ye. Nti krom fo hu sama betena ha. Some be defend ya, but my dream say be ametiri my dream coming. Nti no like me betena ha. Some be kan sama ma aban no. Eno ye one. Number 2, you have an information ministry with 2 deputies. This government has an information ministry with 2 deputies. If you have an information ministry with 2 deputies, and you cannot sell what your projects and your programs, and you want United Showbiz as a platform for you, you have and the funny part is that the Ministry of Information has a government spokesperson at the Ministry of Information. You still want to make Kanwasema Ghana for
7 years.
Apart from that, Obi or Pebiano, Onkofa report on presidential staff in 2020. Obi or Obibiano, Mamcha Adebi, Ade or Ghana. But your kit will be
okay.
Menche, Oko, your friend is saying, Oko, your friend is saying, chapter 14. chapter 14 of report we ade ayatro ho ni me kan 14 kakra bi me bubo positions bi achiro na mako 15 14 no ye wo ade ekura wo hefa okay national report any I'm sure my space
yo
bacho meba
yo
se wokọ amampani atena ya enipa omwo ho a edwuma omo beyama aban in terms of communication miami nua Jefferson Saki or your deputy director communication president secretariat your deputy director communication vice president your deputy director communication president secretariat on your friend Yusuf Bibi Kofi Christopher or your deputy director of communication vice president your over 16 abeh your technical communication and assistant your friend Habib your Tahir or your technical communication assistant Joshua technical communication assistant George Kumi technical communication assistant Francis Odro technical communication assistant Meneke Nofurata nam Chebia papa mu nyina ni ho mu nyina mu technical communication assistant mu gu flat staff house mu be edwuma abo aban ma kira aban na ekọ obi abetena ha say wakotrol letter we e di abaha say United Showbiz any baby a wo betumi akiro na letter we e metan because we no couldn't here yen yatena fie ha and ye receive some calls be say ye begu UTV United Showbiz hey UTV omom hwe 90% NPP for na no baby adetia ye ade na ye ha no wonam krom no mu hye so mo ye ade pa makola forma o kan hye form is the go on executive despite Mr. Sapon mo namfofo nyina no bebre na ye NPP for om hye om san boy abaso because om ade ye no eye papa sa let away NPP for mu ya ade we a eye tan then we will attack you more and obi mamu ntro biem let away letter fun so letter fun mo bi antro sa letter bi you cannot nobody in this country can decide what we do on this show, especially when the president of Ghana is an astute lawyer and somebody who believes in the rule of Mom Trust ADBM. Okay. MP for ya mama osono ansomo mo pentatia esophagus mo dia yankwan emfa.
But I need to state on no, let me say something. I need to state on record to say MPP mpeni for no aba despite media ha
nko twa na letter minim so ma ba despite media ha aba patch us say letter we omo twa na letter ni yankan wa obi atumi huhu obi a wo
write it
Miss G the food that any penny for abekasa wa hanum say concerning this letter, so it's just for the public to know say penny for MPP penny for no any penny for mo ha so abekasa
na Miss G me na bekasa me wie ma me come asem who to me you cannot decide for the whole
yeah moving on from
I'm not deciding, but I just want to ask something.
Let me finish.
Was this letter written to the panel or it was written to the management?
It is public. You cannot, we don't care about that.
Was it written to the management or to the panel?
If anybody thinks that they want to control what we do here or they want a say in what we do here, Jonas. No, so can I say
besides that,
Kevin Taylor in the program say the NPP better so. This place we are going to say what we want to say. We are going to do what we want to do. We are not afraid of anybody.
Now fast forward. The tearing of this paper raised a lot of concern and raised a lot of signals that
Hello guys, I was looking forward to being on the UTV show, United Showbiz, but we had a serious security alert, and my team was like, no, we shouldn't go. And so we saw about 50 thugs invading the premises, and they attacked some of the workers and producers in there. I hope they're safe. So one of the producers came out and told us to leave the building now, leave the premises now, which was really swift. I'm grateful to God for that. I was looking forward to it, but hey, safety first. So I'm so sorry I'm not on there. It's not my fault. But hopefully I'll get there one day.
NPP youth and NPP politics feel disrespected, so they have to come in to attack. So yesterday, during this recent showbiz program, there was an ongoing program going on which Ms. B was live talking and all that, and all of a sudden the NPP youth came in to attack the studio. Their concern was that NPP United Showbiz has been talking about NPP in a way that is not favoring the NPP politics, and especially the government in power. So they have come to show their displeasure, and aside that, they are looking for APLUS personally to deal with the issue.
Asam na webisa no de asam papa na webisa no. Na asam na webisa me no. Because asam so straight I am one. Ebe ha me. I mean to make cause asam so straight. Asam start to work baby na me the basis asam no so. Ase yet your memu ha. Na ye prapra ni o ma she carpet ase na enye hwe fa manya me me fa bibia manya me. Da ya bibia me ba me se me som bosom. Me ye bone. Now, I've received a couple of calls. Matete say, "Yebe show hanu. Obieni mi esi here." And we are not going to sweep that one under the carpet and go straight to go and talk about PCS style and Joyce Blessing. And Matete say, "Yes, say, and there's also been pan a suman crofo Zana Mati." I'm just hoping that it's not true. But if it is true, it took him 2 weeks to organize those people. Me, I came here with 3 pickups full of boys. It took me less than 30 minutes to organize to call boys that will be under UTV. Also, if you do that thing again, I will organize boys and I'll bring them to Ghana Gas. And I'm telling you this, and if it is true, see. Yeah, Akufo-Addo campaign no usu bempo NDC ni no di Nana Kunle-Durichi no nka ho. He's a very stupid boy. Yeah, Akufo-Addo campaign, he was not part of it, and he has been making calls here and making threats every day. Obi ensuro no, me I'm not afraid of him. Sanke beto sa boys so when nipa be don ba se o, you beto ho hanka ba sanke obi ewu. Yes. And I'm warning Owusu Bempa, makache ni teku. I'm warning Owusu Bempa in this country called Ghana. Nipa or attacking NPP by Honorable Kennedy Japan, and he can call the vice president, the president, that he will give them a showdown. And you stupid boys, none of you have been able to attack him. And you can come here and you think that we are scared of you. Obians Robiao, we made the mom wholesale price because of a couple of people. Oh, what can someone you have to reduce it because anya ye no bit to say Kejemfu or NPP. Don't make us NPP for. Okay, sama anye ye no obi to say a friend say a Samuel Nku or NPP ni a Kabu Peruku Jeto, all these guys, they are my friends. Look, let me tell you something. Me, I'm not a coward. Me a coward. Yes, say boys be about some APLUS. Me banu in less than 10. Let me pick up 3 full of boys. Let them come. We are all you na your boy and nearby. I'm warning you. You also, I'm warning you. I'm warning you. If you are the one who did, you are a very stupid boy, and I'm warning you that next time you show her Smobi Braha, we will look for you. I'm warning you. In the when John Mahama was president of Ghana, then what happened? What happened? And these things have been going on to the extent, say, judge the court ADSM, then some boys can go and overrun the court and sack the judge in a country where the president is a part of the bar association. Muka say, me kwatena buchi say Kevin Taylor and I say, Jonathan, I will sit here and tell me, come on, no. And me 24 hours. Look, all the boys, they are a phone call away. And they are just a phone call away. 24 hours, I'm ready. Also, on your Berman chain will be our I am telling you, when your Berman chain will be next time you show her for our boys, your babu with Jimmy and Abunam Chrono be to make country. And when we come, nobody wants us to talk about the issue. Look, these things make me angry.
Yes.
Saying come by no be prayer will be waha and cafe information minister be fresh say we don't have anything to do with it. We are not part of it.
Exactly.
Because obi shrobi. Apart from so obi bewu we are many first person we are say and obi enwu biem. The party NPP crisis a woman now also Bempa is part of it. Very stupid guy writing stupid letters around. See, and so many occasions I have told you on so many occasions that look, if you want to have if person minyan to kwa minu benyan to kwa. Una oye dadaba o. We busu afford what can oye dadaba. And despite and his people on this occasion must take this serious.
Very
this is a civilized country.
I saw everything that went.
Yes, and we cannot sit here and pretend and start going to talk about another issue. We have to take this serious. Also, Bempa can pick his phone and call UTV and say, "You be good station." Foolish boy, idiot. Who wait to UTV? Obia so bibi okroma. Adeja. No also Bempa tama Rollins here Rollins no Janas near your born you okroma. Na o hifa. Ye ni Akufo-Addo me ni Akufo-Addo enam ye ko hwe Togo sika to suga ye da Shekina hotel wa na wo so empa wo hefa wo sika sen na campaign aboa and yes ana it affects the whole NPP as a party. Ye kai say NPP ade ko bi onye NPP ni na bi onye NPP ni ko bi na be maso bi aba ha ayi Stephen Tim onye NPP ni and we cannot attack the whole NPP. Just one idiot. One idiot. Okay, who for Ghana? Also Bempano, if he is the one who sent those people, we also send people to him. Yeah, campaign 2016 before Akufo-Addo became president. Me kwa sanwase. Many boys kwa sanwase. If I'm to fi had the kwa sanwase. Kwasia that about so no cantonment. Ni ejina sanwase. Na wo so wo boys. Ye jamine len konu ja sanwase so je ni dituo etuo hwe onim se wuku ye ejina sanwase. Ye kotu muntaka. Wo wo hefa.
Yeah, see any the enye fekra. Minim who sent the boys, but I was here, and for a minute, you know, a say bia, almost shaying na. Inti obia is obia 30. And you say bia, deeper say bia also, but I say we shall now be a badge into your privacy now. Who is he in your crap? They are who so crowd to classic. Oh, I'm for saying, this is not right. This is not right at all. And you say bia. Young memo, but say is a corporate area. The talk about something to share. But it wasn't right until I heard someone say A plus, A plus. Whoa. Come on. And yet,
good. I will send you one guy in photo. Me, I see this guy. This guy know I work for Cocoa Board. I know him. See this guy. Wait. Or can some for wait. Or your youth organizer Wait.
Oh, because if say NPP agenda na mobile, it could be more peaceful than this. Say A plus for NPP.
Why must you come? NPP. Why must you come here in the first place to come and make
to come and?
Why must you come here?
Distract the whole thing we are doing here. Distract everything. Run everything. Run everybody out of the studio. If you are not much, you have fun. Like basa. Kasa go dia numi na e chakwa dia ntimi ndi me dia numi ntimi ndi because ntesu akọ dia numi esi won oh anya fair. I'm so disappointed, but I mean I'm happy my brother spoke. Charlie, what can I do no you better be kasa because we don't have certain
we Bema no akọ Japan fie say attack party into wo koye sa de no wo ho we Bema no akọ ho
why
how we then wa
this is a radio station, a TV station.
How many of us here have attacked NPP more than Kennedy Japan?
Akura make up more.
Serious.
Why don't you go there? You're coming here. Such foolishness.
Oh, control room.
And you see, me person me can't say me wrong. So I say me can't. I get ya and I do ya me can't. ebi ana de be no na oche hina from me say eti no yeah eti na me slow down no me pese me can asem bi o me cast asem no ebi ana oche na me fere no wo because me cast am o de dwanto na be ko ho ebi asa papa so be wu dan bi
enye fe oh me kra say kra oh ye bondo me kra ko shit table bi ase we na ina ya come
Mr. Logic.
Oh, G.
Look.
I want Charlie.
Got to Logic.
Small, this boy, small. See, Logic. See this boy, small boys. Small boys. See the boys we are coming with. We will beat them. No, but see, if we are coming down for here, a dinner police, but and the good thing is you can see a Ghana police abaso.
And you're fine.
Ghana police, they will see a bomb abaso. Because me if I come with them for here, we go beat them.
Now Kenya send power, I see. Kenya send power to.
Oh, boys, wait. Aqua, wait.
Young boys, I will say we are out.
Miji, this thing is very serious. Yeah. You have lived in a country where, and you see, I just make us a can't sing be. Now, we have lived in a country where a group of people can enter a court and go and chase a sitting judge out of the court, and those people went free, and all of these people who claim to be one in this country or more school their what they know that this is a huge way on the judiciary, like court is in session.
Dent.
What they could do was to come here and say we are discussing an issue, so they take us to court and go and take us money. But human beings were able to enter a court, sack the judge, and they went home and they paid them 1,400. What the fuck is happening in this country? Yes, I have to say it. Yeah. People were able to go and sack a judge, and the whole country could not say anything. And we were here discussing the case, and they came and they said that contempt. We are discussing the case. This kind of hypocrisy and foolishness in this country must end.
In fact, I was just trying to explain my ordeal. I guess I'm because who say who go control room tables now on it's now you didn't actually tables like I've been telling. I'm so disappointed. If this was truly an NPP touts or boys that came to do this, because what I went to Nigeria, you know, I mean, Bishop control room for like 45 minutes. Oh, come on, man, this is disgraceful. It's disgraceful, and I'm saying this because when I heard they said A+, no, before me here, because it was as if they came for everybody. They came for everybody. They said, "Be a Johnny. I come back now. So Johnny scattered everywhere." Charlie, it's a shame. If I go small, but I'm waiting until I get a fact behind this issue. The person is small before I will say my own. Until that, when I come,
na ye baha na Mandela DH. Na Mandela ye dom. Ye baha. Abe you know Mandela. They kind of Mandela they follow. Mandela be who? Few Mandela, your boy say Baba ya dan Mandela will come. Now Mandela, you made Mandela go make a bit stability and beat him. Mandela, how
but the main thing say, you know, said the economy unlawful. Now where you were
where you were him?
No, that's the impunity. Like almost Russia or Krumha. Who MPP in the chain? Who MPP in the chain? Who MPP in the chain? Who
MPP in take you over or be property.
Private, this is a private.
I mean, you can't. You won't mean yes, sir.
Yeah, now what's
because you can't just enter or be
back into the studio.
Now to Tihanum
present that what say
A+ I say MPP property means me who property I feel so
you guys didn't try. You guys didn't try.
So ashamed.
This thing there is
how can you anybody, how can any sensible person in this country, with everything that has happened for the past 7 years, continue to encourage this and say I am a proud NPP person?
Very shameful.
You are proud.
I think we have to get to the bottom of this matter.
No, seriously. I guess they are punishing for.
because they say you pay free her crap na.
Me pay free her me copy.
Tell them we are sorry.
You pay free her.
Me pay free her me copy. NPP for number boom NPP.
Oh,
Mr. Richard Ahiagba waba Sonnie betwetwe nkomo. Se na be ya also be hu say de course no ye de yenim hu hwe. Meka ne say ye ma wakọ aba. And then na ye show ni ya bibi but ye da say whatever it is hu on social media no you know why quickly waba hanu say Sonnie ye ba betwetwe nkomo.
So ba me da say am say mo show yi show yi na ye ta hwe pa the genie and no mete say basa ye bi course wa ha no na anya me de am say o producer baako and a frame e dey asem the two menim say bibi course na menim hu bia na me so da bi and say ade ameba na ba behwe na me bae no sema na metete na akwakoye say nkofo bi a o madenji bibi ho na o maba na de be kote no so ye say bi a o mo ye NPP for and as I said their party and nipa bi echi be kokoye sa de no me hwe mu no ye ni direction bi afi party say obi mra no be say sa show yi enti de see ye no most unfortunate as a party no yemfo aso ye beka say obi emfi ye akachi embe say program mo mahihye amoye magana for 80 in be no enya de a NPP ya ahihye say obi meyesa enti no me call police station na ma hu say omoje omo statement enti I encourage omo say omonje omo statement na omonye investigation dey hu baby ade ni fi eba say be ya ye de yi ebetu yi enti be ba ya na masem tete say be ya mo benya asum bi na makomo program so na mama mo sa enyira so ne say NPP yen so mo bia say omra embesa mo program no enti me ba ya masem no
yo yeda ase and APLUS Mr. Logic Vida of Nicholas
Nicholas kasa so no ye
pa mo ba yen so na me no what them hanum say o kwa microphone and ka why ready say obey your performance enti Pastor communication director aba
am say me bra pani me ka che ne say abutre adwobre enti me de say ye panyini so aba say UTV no stage kase a enyina yenim Ghana ha say bibi koso ha say ya a trend fast enti ade anche so kura no a ye panyini ya ba na waba be kasa say say party no NPP no na asoma nipa ku bi se wo mmara me distracted there koso wo fie ha no mani age nti me de abasbo ebe ma no se wotu ana mo bia ya etese we na eche se odo ne party no obi o te no boko akoda ma ka se o ha so hu se o mo yes o mo di NPP what ne no de 70 bia kan na ya basa but wan fan sa na watimi aba obadwojo enyina yakoma ma ya boato ye mu no me de abasbo ede man mesra mo se monso mo na mo hada bia mo ya djuma mo ma mo ya mo hihime kwa mo tie mo se bibie twetwe no obi ade mi ka kohwe ti oba enyini aba ba kase ne de mo ma mo bontom ya mo na mo nya kokodo mfanto mo djuma mo ya no so he has come to clear it up and then we thank you for this honorable step you've taken.
Thanks.
APLUS
number one, a bebo director abaso. So on one kasakure free all the way to come and salvage the situation. It's a step in the right direction. And NPP as a party, you know, omu hiya nipa biya, omu be kwendom abre party, no, like this. Omu hiya nipa, omu bebo, omu be hwete nipa no, because you see nipa no. So we share what the reality on the ground are. Aye normal. It's a party 88 years from Rollins time who say na nipa bebre am disgruntled because of issues where no expectations near there. And this is not the time when you need people omobebo nipa na hwete. You need people omeka nipa no ayewe. And NPP as a party, me static say make as a first time kind they say it will be very unfair for anybody to state say NPP because the adam can first they say anyeye no ke jemfo NPP ni Odin Huni, Kubia, Chairman, Stephen Tim, all of them, they are in the party. So you can't generalize and say it's an MPP for. However, nyame meka ne say MPP for us to so sanyo, they have encouraged it, and this is why we are where we are today. And the NPP as a party must take steps to ensure say enyoma bi say enkoso. But in all of that, we are very happy that the NPP as a party, led by the communications director, have come here to show Ghanaians, say they are not these people who came here. That is not what the party stands for. Until they came here on Nkophobia party anymore. They don't. They what they are doing is not in the party's interest. They are acting in their own interest, and they have their own reason for doing that. And those people who did that, we know them as people who are in the party. And I've stated here, say we have people in the NPP who have gone to who are sympathizers or supporters of the NPP who have gone to who went to chase a judge out of a court. These things must not be encouraged in such a country. Or my way, maybe a President Kufuor Masu di kodu ye, maybe a yekoya, maybe a just say it shouldn't be like that. It is not supposed to be like that. And President Kufuor MPP ni, and so can't MPP for you have made a big mistake. And and nobody say my nipa first na nipa who say omo dimra so me is no MPP for. They say do na when this mom. You find all these young boys, lawyers, and they are rather becoming better citizens than young MPP now, and it's very unfortunate, it's very wrong. And I'm happy that they have such a gentleman as a communications director who is going out there to tell people what the party stands for. And I will encourage them say on fund and NINC form. People can be writing letters in the name of the party when communication director has not seen it. MPP say nyakeka kono as a structures no ye adwuma. Obi trabe bi no atro let omo de ba ha no. Communication director te ha. Communication director didn't sanction that letter. It's not a team no. It is not from the party. The party is not signed. And I stated on that day say who the nipa on the signature shas he will not write this. And so we are not dealing with we are dealing with the individuals in there who think that their party is in power and so they can do whatever they want. We are going to deal with them, and we are begging director and the NPP to ensure that they support us. They must support us. The constitution gives us the freedom as a media house and prevents any political party, any government from interfering in what we do. It is in Article 1624. I read it here the other time. And so we are the director say Onwanka Saba and when we deal with these people, someone sang coffee chiri. Namun could tell me oh and with the say the police for Cantino, you chased Tomboy, they went to their courts, they went through the process. Some court these things will happen. Some people must be punished for what they do.
So if you are here and you've heard about any news concerning United Showbiz, that is the whole story, and that is the whole controversy about United Showbiz fight and attack in the studios. Thank you very much.